In a previous tutorial, we looked at moving the camera around in different ways and in different directions to achieve various camera motion blur effects. In this tutorial, we're going to turn the ring on your lens. We're going to zoom it in and out to achieve different zoom burst effects.
Hi and welcome to Visual Art Photography Tutorials. I'm Ray Scott, and today on Neighborhood Photographer, you can see that we are in the neighborhood. We're going to take a look at this tree, and we're going to use some zoom burst effects on it. Now, the first zoom burst effect we're going to use is going to be a straight zoom burst, okay? And it goes something like this. Now, I'm using a 24 to a 105 millimeter lens today. You can use something else. I've often used a 70 to 200 millimeter or anything you want. But I wanted a pretty good zoom length. So you compose your shot, all right? You make sure that your speed, your shutter speed is about, you want at least 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, so that you can zoom during that duration. It's a bright sunny day here. Perhaps not the best time to be doing this because your shutter speed wants to be high. You may need to put on, you probably will need to put on a neutral density filter. All right, so do that and set your ISO to its lowest, which would probably be about ISO 100. So once you get your shutter speed down to about 1 second or 2 seconds, fire away. I'm starting off at the 24 millimeter end and zoom while you're doing it, okay? Simple as that. Hit the shutter button and zoom, and you've got your image. Okay, that's the basic zoom burst effect. Now we're going to do what I like to call the stutter zoom burst, or actually it's just a multiple exposure zoom burst, but it's an effect you don't see very often and it can be a lot of fun. So I've set my camera to 4 exposures. Now you can set your multiple exposures to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you want, and I encourage you to play around with that because it can cause all kinds of different effects for you. But I put it at 4 for this particular tutorial. And I'm going to start at the 24 millimeter end again, and then I'm going to, each time I take a shot, I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. So the first one starts at 24, all right? Now once that shot's taken, I'm going to zoom out to about 50 on this particular lens. Again, it's a 24 to 105 millimeter lens. That's the second shot. I'm zooming out to about 80 millimeters. And all the way up to 105. And this is the kind of effect you get. I think I'll try one more effect. This one's going to be really kind of interesting. So, for the first shot, again, multiple exposures set to 4. The first shot, focus on the subject, the tree in this case. Could be anything, could be a car, could be any object. Take the first shot. Once that's taken, zoom the lens, well, turn the camera about to 45 degrees, zoom the lens again a little bit. Take the next shot. Zoom again and turn the camera even more, twist it even more so that it looks a vertical orientation. Take that shot and then zoom right into the end and tilt the camera even more. Just keep on twisting it around. Turn it even more. And take the last shot. And this is what it looks like. And you can even take a picture, say, of the top of the tree and mostly sky. And it might look something like this. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you get out there and try some special effects of your own. Until next time, I'm Ray Scott reminding you it's not what you see, it's how you see it. And I'll definitely see you soon.